So we got it together and it looks amazing. I absolutely love this case. It's my favorite case by far. The glass is very see-through. I just peeled off the plastic that comes on it and it is perfectly see-through glass. You have a little pull tab here that opens the door, and then all the fans are on this little relay here. I'm gonna stick it back there right above where the power supply unit goes. And then this little wire will run to the motherboard. On the top of the case, we've got a power button, and then we've got a restart button, and then we've got a toggle the lights button. We've got a USB port up here, which is cool. We got a headphone jack, we got a microphone jack, a USB port, and then we got a USB 3.0 port, and then we got a USB-C port here. That's about it for the pre-build info. I'm gonna go ahead and put everything together and we can see what it looks like with all the lights on. So we got it together and it looks amazing. I absolutely love this case. It's my favorite case by far. I love this glass. It's got the see-through panels, and as you can see, it wraps around, and that's the effect I was going for, and this perfectly captures that. I also love how we have the buttons along the top here. I will say there was a couple of things that I wasn't sure about when I started building this case. And the main problem that I ran into was with the colorful fans. So you have an LED controller, and that board needs a SATA power supply plugged into it. When you set everything up, make sure you don't plug that SATA power supply in backwards. That's just something you can do because it doesn't have the little notch that tells you which way you should plug it in. That was the main issue I ran into. Another thing that I ran into was actually putting your GPU in. You need to unscrew a couple of screws right here and pop this bracket out, and then that'll allow you to slide your GPU in. I absolutely love that you can simply pop the back of the case off and get access to all of the wires. So this is the little board that I was talking about a second ago. This board has the SATA connector right here plugged into it, and then it's got a connector for each of your LEDs. So each of these fans has two wires coming out of it. One is a power wire for the fan, and then the other one is a data wire for the LED. So you just need to run the data wire to this controller, and then the power wire is already daisy chained, and then you just connect the end of that chain to your motherboard. But yeah, this is the ugly side of it. This is where all the wires go to be hidden. And just like that, we pop the back panel back on, and it's beautiful again. I also like how the motherboard rises up, which gives you this nice place that you can pull your wires through. And then even on the bottom, right behind these fans, you can see the wires get pulled through there as well. So you don't have to have wires running all the way around. They just come right there on the bottom, and they're hidden behind the fans. So one thing is you will have to go to the bottom of this case and pop off. I would just go ahead and take off both of these two fans. And then once you pop off both of those two fans, you have a really nice access to your motherboard. So just pull them off. It's 8 screws, and then you have easy access to connect everything to your motherboard. That's about it for now. If you get this case, I really hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.